I'm seeing a disturbing trend with invoices I'm receiving in my emails, and I wanted to know if anybody else has noticed this as well. AI is now generating invoices for many companies that send out email invoices. But if it's a monthly reoccurring bill, such as a phone bill or a cable bill or an internet bill or something like that that you see every month, you may not be diligent in looking at it or opening it or checking it because you know it says the same thing every time. Recently, I opened a reoccurring bill, and to my shock, it said my final payment was due. Knowing full well that all my bills are paid on time and I didn't owe anything, I thought, well, that's odd. Why would it say my final payment is due? So I reached out to the company by phone, and the phone number listed on the invoice in the email. Nobody answered, so I left a voicemail. After 3 or 4 hours went by and I did not get a reply, I called again. Still, nobody answered. I then looked up the company online and found out that they had a headquarters, and in fact, there was a different phone number altogether regarding bills. So I called that number, and sure enough, somebody answered. I explained to them what was going on, and the person on the phone said she had no idea what I was talking about. Everything is automatically generated by AI. It even says that on the invoice, and it's probably just a typo or an error. She looked at my account and she assured me that everything is fine. I then went back into my emails and looked at all of the invoices I've received within the past 6 months, and lo and behold, it's just about every place I deal with. Whether it's a credit card, cable, phone, the invoices are being generated by AI, and they do in fact contain errors. And it's kind of scary. One said I was past due or overdue. One said I was making my first payment. One said I was making my final payment. So I do advise that you be diligent in checking your invoices because, I don't completely trust AI. They're replacing human beings with this robotic system that makes errors. People that have been doing these jobs for years are now getting laid off or fired so that computers that aren't necessarily efficient take over. And this is people's livelihoods we're talking about, not just for the employee that is being replaced, but for us receiving these invoices with error after error. So please be diligent, look at your statements, call if you have questions to the companies that are sending them. Make it known. This is not acceptable. This is not okay. For the price of things that we pay for these days, we expect better.